The Republican primary in the Sunshine State kicks off tomorrow.
Fox 10 News reporter Paige Malone spoke with the Escambia County election supervisor about the big day.
It's Florida's turn to let America know who they want as the Republican nominee. It's a day that's been months in the making, and it's all coming together right here at the Escambia County election office.
I think all eyes will be on Florida tomorrow, and we'll be ready.
Florida's the largest state to hold a primary thus far. As supervisor of elections in Escambia County, David Stafford and his team will be making sure everything in its county goes according to plan.
It really all culminates in tomorrow, and now we're just sort of, with the exception, of course, of delivering all the voting equipment, we're sort of dealing with the last-minute items that pop up.
The voting booths have already been taken to the 90 locations in the county. After Florida voters cast their ballots, we'll be one step closer to having a GOP nominee.
The paper ballots are tabulated through digital scan tabulators. People fill out their bubble in their ballot and they run it through a scanner. The results are then accumulated, and then once you close the polls, they literally are on a memory stick, and that memory stick then physically travels to either back here to the office or to a remote voting site.
Stafford says they have taken extra steps to make sure your vote counts.
The voting equipment is tested and retested and tested again and then checked afterwards, and so we're very confident in the system we have in place here in Escambia County and in the rest of Florida.
Before you go to the polls, here are a few things to remember. All voters must have a photo and signature ID. Check your registration status and your polling place before you head out. And keep in mind the busiest times to vote are from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and 4:30 and 7 p.m. Now, with these tips in mind, you should be ready to hit the polls.
I haven't heard from any voters that said that they haven't heard enough from the candidates. I think if we've heard anything, it's stop the madness. Let's just go ahead and get this over with.
Now, the first votes we're going to see tabulated tomorrow are the early votes, and Stafford says nearly 7,800 of those have already been entered, but no one's going to see those results until the polls close. Reporting in Pensacola, Paige Malone, Fox 10 News.